Today we're going to be driving the best Trans Am I have in the house right now. It's a beautiful solar gold 1979 Pontiac Trans Am, powered by its 6.6 liter 403 Olds V8 engine. It's got power steering, power disc brakes. This was a super solid car to start with. If you look at the floor pans and frame rails and all that kind of stuff on our website, coyoteclassics.com. Also the inside of the trunk, everything's immaculate on the floorboards and stuff like that, all painted nice and speckled nice in the trunk. Just a really nice solid car. So it's been completely restored. The paint on it's less than 5 years old, I'm guessing. It's got a beautiful paint job, beautiful bodywork. Is a T-top car, really nice restored interior. Just a fantastic car from bumper to bumper in my opinion. So we go to the engine compartment. The engine compartment shine nicely. You can tell the fenders and stuff were all taken off during the restoration and jammed properly. Beautiful paint job. Bottom of the hood is all painted in the matte black. No surface rust, just very, very nice. Engine runs excellent. Does have headers on it. It's got brand new dual exhaust. Still has the correct catalytic converters. They're brand new as well on it. So when the guy did it, he really did it right and spent the money and even put the new cats and stuff back on it. Our hood gap is perfect on both sides, just very, very nice. If you look close, we have just a tiny little chip here that was touched up by the correct color and it matches good, but you can just see it had a tiny chip. And I'm pointing that little one out because the car is in beautiful shape. The rest of the paint on this hood is in excellent shape. We have another little tiny little issue here on the side. It looks to me like when they were adjusting the hood, they just touched it just a little bit and got a little nick in it. So a little touch up right there. Again, it was touched up with the correct color, but it is there. Front nose is in excellent shape. The grills on the bottom are nice. We do have a couple little paint chips in the grills. On this grill over here, the passenger side grill is great. Driver's side grill has a couple little chips, little bug chips, stuff like that. I love this solar gold color. I mean, it's just a fantastic looking color. Really eye-catching. It's got the correct wheels on it. They've all been redone. It's got raised white letter tires, dual sport mirrors, T-tops. Paint on the front fender is excellent. Got just a little bit of the dust right here. Very, very nice paint. No bubbles, no blisters on the door, rocker panel, or lower fender. Door gap in the front is excellent. Again, all the correct striping on the mirrors, everything was done very nicely. All new rubbers, all new roof rail, new window felts. Door handles were replaced when they were done. It's even the correct painted color inside the door handles. It's got the door edge guard on it. That was new. Back of the door, it's got an excellent gap from top to bottom. We do have a little paint chip right there in the rocker panel. Quarter paint is beautiful. No bubbles, no blisters. Dual exhaust, brand new. Sounds great. Back bumper area paint and stripes and decals is in great shape as well. Does have a locking gas cap. This matches up really nicely on the spoilers, trunk lid, paint. Like I said, if you can see in the paint, it's just a beautiful finish all the way around the car. You can definitely take this car to any car show and be very proud of it. Definitely a big notch above any driver quality car, in my opinion. It's definitely a show level quality car. Corners of the doors, excellent. No body filler, nothing like that, just a nice thin corner. New rubbers, you can just tell that when the restoration was done, they had every piece of this car apart doing it. Door panels are all new, armrests are perfect. The coloration of this is excellent. It's not discolored at all. everything matches correctly. Sometimes when you get into the saddle and tan, you get just a bunch of different colors in here, and this one just really has the same color and the great flow all the way through the car. Inside, the paint on the door jambs is excellent. You get in the corners of the doors down here. There again, beautiful. Bottom of the fenders, you look in here, it's not patched or rusted at all. Door jamb paint is excellent. Scuff plate is nice. Console's in good shape. We got a couple little nicks in the console. Just little tiny stuff here. It does have the AM/FM radio. It's the original one, but it is not working. Air conditioning car. The air conditioning stuff is not there anymore. It's got 94,599 miles. I'm really guessing that that is the accurate miles, judging by the car's condition and solidness. Rear view mirrors nice and tight. Visors are nice and tight. Dash pad is in great shape. As you look across the dash pad, that's excellent. Steering wheel is beautiful, not chipped up. Steering column's all been redone and painted. Along the side of the console, there's a crack right here along this console. Passenger side seats all been reupholstered, beautiful condition. Carpet, sill plates, everything is new as far as that goes. As we come in here, the headliner's been replaced. All the plastic pieces around the headliner in really nice shape. Back seat's been recovered. It's got its correct GM seat belts. There are the retractables in the back, and there's two in the back, two in the front. Back door panels are in good shape. There's a few little chips and stuff in the door panels. Really in nice shape compared to a lot of them, but these all come in black and then they get dyed whatever color your interior is. So there's some little scuffs where you see a little black here in a couple little areas. But all in all, really good shape. These pieces were all taken off when painted. Look how nice the jam paint is. And you can just tell, I mean, there's not a tape line there or anything. It's just really nice. As we look up and down the sides, the solar gold paint has been wet sanded, buffed to an awesome shine. Laser straight car, super nice. Runs beautiful. All new tune up. Everything's been done as far as the tune goes. Gives you a good idea of how straight it is. The passenger side and driver's side are both equally as straight. I don't see any dings, ripples, anything in this car. From bumper to bumper, guys. Absolutely no blow by, no exhaust smoke whatsoever. No bubbles, no blisters on the quarter panel. We have a tiny little chip right in the paint here. Driver's side door gap on the back is excellent. Rocker panel is nice. Tiny little chip right here in the rocker, very little tiny little scratch. No bubbles or blisters in the door or fender. I mean, the rest of the paint, I mentioned pretty much every single thing I could see on it, guys. Just like over on the other side of the hood, there's a little paint chip, two little chips like right in here in this area. Touched up, you gotta be right on top of it to see it. Really quality Trans Am. So we open up the driver's door. It's got the factory stickers. Corner of the door is perfect. If a guy wants to add the air back in, it is a factory air car, so a guy can definitely do that. But the compressor and stuff like that is missing. I think the condenser is still up there, but the compressor and stuff like that is missing in the brackets. Door panels, both front and rear, are all new. Both sides, passenger and drivers, perfect. Remote mirror, door rubbers, door jamb paint. Inside the lower fender, you know, there's no rust in there that you can see, no patches. Carpet was done very professionally. did pull the dash out. We put a brand new circuit board in it, so that has been changed, guys. It's very common of these things to get a bad spot in the circuit board. So the voltmeter, gas gauge, speedometer, oil pressure, temperature, clock, and tach all work. So very rare that everything works on that dash. Wipers are in working order. Horn works. We talked about it. Air conditioning is not working. It needs to be replaced. Radio does not work. There's one other thing I got to mention. We haven't got it checked out yet. One other thing we got to do is the kickdown is not adjusted right, or there's a vacuum leak on the modular or something like that on the transmission. When it downshifts, we got a little slippage. It's going to go to the AMCO transmission shop and get checked out. I'm sure it's an adjustment or something like that, but either way, it's going to be corrected. So I just haven't got that done yet, and I wanted to get it on the website so you guys could view it. Right there, it shifts fine for first and second. It's just when you kick it down, it's just not kicking down properly. As far as our brakes go, obviously it's disc brakes. There's no pull left or right. There's a kick down there and it shifted great. There's your brakes. Steering is super tight, does not need alignment. Wow, this car's super tight, very nice to drive. Try to go through the gears manual here and see if we can get a little performance out of it. It just doesn't want to shift. When it shifts down, it just wants to fade out. I'm not really sure what's going on there yet, so we're going to get that checked out. As far as going down the road, goes down the road fantastic. mph, we're doing about 2,000 RPM. So I mean, this thing just cruises down the road great. It's got nice highway gears in it. There's our brakes at high speeds. Really nice car. The only thing we got to check out is, like I said, we're gonna send it out to AMCO and see what's going on with that downshift, why that's cutting out like that. So